Alright, welcome back to Pokemon Pearl, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to part 15 now. Boy, Pokemon Ruby lasted about 20 parts, so you assume we'd be coming up on the end, maybe, but I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see how long it takes exactly. But I need to make some corrections. But in truth, my time this year has been so incredibly stretched thus far. It has been ridiculous. And as such, I haven't had the best chance to do test playthroughs in their entirety. I think I may have mentioned this at some point, either during this series or maybe during Banjo-Kazooie. But for this series, for Banjo-Kazooie, for Crash Bandicoot, for pretty much every series I've been doing this year, instead of doing a test playthrough all the way through and then doing my own Let's Play, I've only had time to kind of run both at a time, where I've been doing a bit of the test playthrough, then going and recording this game, then a bit of the test playthrough, then going and recording the actual Let's Play, that sort of thing. So it's kind of like having done a test playthrough, only I haven't exactly fully prepared myself, and I can't get super far ahead in the recording, and then I end up behind my schedule, and, well, as has been the case with almost every video I've released this month, I record them, edit them, and upload them all in the same day because I'm so behind on my editing and my whole schedule. And as such, it's led me to make a lot of mistakes throughout the Let's Play, and I want to apologize for that. One of which is, as early as last part, I mentioned there was nothing story-wise important in the Great March here, but just after starting my last, test playthrough section, as I've been kind of doing them, I, went and found that I needed to do something here. But luckily, I'll say this, my time has been a little more good as of late, so pretty much in order to prepare myself to hopefully get ahead of my schedule and be more prepared for more YouTube coming up, because I want to do a lot. I have big plans for next month. Yesterday I spent pretty much the whole day practicing Fire Emblem 4, and I then stayed up until 3 AM practicing this game, which I've since done most of the game leading up to the end, so hopefully I'm more prepared to just record a lot, get ahead. I'm ready for this because I want to enjoy doing YouTube. I don't want it to be stressful like it kind of has been the last several months. Anyway, like I said, we need to come into the Great March so we can talk to this guy. He says, here, you'd be doing me a favor if you took this. We got HM5. Oh, by the way, the fact that my schedule's been so fucky and I've been so behind is the reason there were 2 episodes of Talking Trash. I say in the description, like, oh, there was high demand, which there was high demand, and people loved the video. But in actuality, I had no video ready for that day. I just had to make do. But anyway, I'm getting a bit too sentimental over another part of Pokemon, it's just part 15. But we got Defog here. This is a brand new HM, not yet introduced in the Pokemon series, and I don't want to teach it to either of these two. I think I'm going to have to teach it to Cleve, though. Because, let's see, we don't need Water Sport at all. And I assume Bubble Beam and Metal Claw will probably just replace with other water HMs like Surf and what have you. So yeah, let's definitely get rid of Water Sport. It's a pretty shitty move, so it's not great giving it to them anyway. What does it even do? Reducing the foe's evasion stat. Like, great, I can hit my opponent now, as if I couldn't do that before. Well, right now, there's a few different things we can do, and I know this because I practiced. Yeah, you're proud of me? We can go all the way up to Route 210, and this way to Celestic Town, or we can go through Route 212 back to Hearthome City. I'm actually going to go first to Celestion Town here, and we're going to fly, because I love that we can fly now, it's great. Alright, here we are. Now, another mistake I made during the Let's Play, because I hadn't practiced enough of this game, and it may seem weird that I want to know these things ahead of time, but really it's just, this whole series is about presenting these games in the purest, most honest fashion, and so, I don't know. Anyway, we had this tower we were able to go in before, but I didn't go up it much. I thought I needed Defog, but I'm pretty sure I was thinking of Pokemon Platinum, so we can actually go up all of this, and we're gonna do that just now. This won't pose much of a challenge, because we could have done this before Maylene, and yeah, level 16, this is gonna be nothing. I'm just gonna skip through most of this. It's gonna be very easy. Alright, having made it to the top, we meet these two. The Lost Towers where the spirits of departed Pokemon are put to rest. Those that enjoy long lives, those that were short. All the departed Pokemon shall find solace here. It is good of you to have visited. Take this hidden machine. We got HM4, which is strength. So yes, this is necessary in order to get strength. Oh, also, we got the last HM in the Great March. I forgot to mention that there was a Safari Zone in Gen 3 I'd completely forgotten about. Thank you, Voltaic, for mentioning that in the comments. That's, again, my bad, although that's not really a test playthrough thing just as much as it is me being ignorant. I feel like a complete dunce this whole Let's Play. Well, anyway, can we escape rope out of here? I think I would prefer to. Oh, no we cannot, alright. Oh well. There are some encounters in this place just like the Pokemon Tower in Gen 1, but they're not that prevalent and they're not a major issue for us right now. I mean, we're so over-leveled for this area of the game. But it's good that I'm here in Celestic Town, actually, because now I want to head north through Route 210 and cure those Psyducks with the potion Cynthia gave us. Another thing I have to address is that in the comments section, Deimos had mentioned getting Snorunt, which is an ice type. It was in Gen 3, but it has a new evolution for Gen 4, which was a great idea. I was all for it. I was ready. I was going to do it. I then discovered that, unless I'm playing Platinum version, Snorunt is only a swarm encounter, which is a whole ordeal I gotta go through. I don't remember exactly how it's done, and I have thought of a different Pokemon I want to do instead, so you'll have to wait and see exactly what that is. So I realize I hearted Deimos' comment saying I would do Snorunt, but unfortunately, I think that plan's kind of fallen through. Sorry, Deimos! Anyway, we're back here in Route 210. Would you like to use the secret potion? Yes, we would. Psyduck appear to be cured of their chronic headache. Huzzah! And away they go. Oh. What's up? Oh. Catch up with your friends there, Mr. Psyduck. And in comes Cynthia to check up on things. Oh, good. You used the secret potion I gave you. Yeah, why didn't you use it yourself if you already had it and you were right over here? The Psyduck are known to suffer from chronic headaches, but no one is able to figure out what triggers the headaches. Oh, yes, can I ask you a big favor? I want you to deliver this old charm to my grandma in Celestic Town. I know there's some rare Pokemon between here and Celestic Town, so it'll be worth your while to go. Alright, we're doing Cynthia a little favor here. Delivering something to her grandma. How old is she? I mean she seems kind of like an adult. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to Celestic Town, which is another town with no gym. There's a lot of those in Sinnoh, but this one is important story-wise, and we do have to go there, actually. As you know, the gym leader in Hearthome City is still not there. She hasn't been there since we first got to Hearthome City, way back before we even did Maylene, and she's still not there. Also, I like how Cynthia says there's rare Pokemon here, and meanwhile there's level 18 Ponytail, which we've seen for quite a while now. But I think she's referring to stuff later on, because this is yet another pretty big route we got heading to Celestic Town. So there's a lot of trainers and such along the way. It's another big old route. And heading to the northern part of it here, we're now in a bit of a foggy, misty area. Far over the misty mountains cold, 2 dungeons deep and caverns old. Anyway, what we're supposed to do here is defog, which is the new HM, which is going to clear out this area. Again, I could swear you need to use defog in that tower just south of Celestic Town, but again, I must be thinking a Platinum version, which changed it up. I don't know. Either way, we've cleared up the area. If you don't defog the area, it's not a big deal. You can still go through. The only thing is that now all of your moves are much more inaccurate because of the fog in the air. It's kind of like a weather status effect, like rain or hail or sandstorm or sunny. It's a brand new one. And it's the most annoying goddamn one in the world because now you're just missing everything. Granted, I have Aerial Ace with Ringo, which is going to deal with most anything except for a rock type in my way. But I still want to get the rest of my team some XP besides Ringo here, using Aerial Ace the whole time. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to need the rest of my Pokemon to be able to hit things, of course. That includes you, Camillo, although didn't we get rid of Shockwave? Or do we still have Shockwave? I can't recall. We still have Shockwave, okay. I'm realizing now that maybe we didn't need to defog this area after all. The mountain smoked beneath the moon. The dwarves, they heard the tramp of doom. They fled the hall to dying fall. Beneath his feet, beneath the moon. You know, I gotta say, without the fog, this route is much more peaceful looking. You know, the music's nice, there's not as many trainers or grass, it's just a peaceful little quaint route, you know, leading to Celestic Town. In between this and Celestic Town, which is also a town with no gym, it's just a quaint little route between a couple of quaint little villages, you know? I think part of the reason this series has also been kind of difficult for me, release-wise, schedule-wise, all that stuff, is because I've been trying to do more and more with each part. Or at least that's the goal I set for myself, is to do as much as I can on each part. Mainly because I don't want the series to end up as long as Pokemon Silver, which we played a couple years ago on the channel. And that's primarily just a mindset I have, you know. That game is 2 whole regions. We played all of that and the post-game and did an extra part. And I threw in an extra little video of just a rando upload of Pichu. So it is by far the longest Pokemon has ever gotten on the channel, and one of the longer series, period. I mean, this is just one region, right? It's one region, it's the original version of the game, not the Platinum version, which adds some stuff. Although I am planning to make an extra part showing off some stuff with Platinum. So I've gone in with this mentality that I don't want it to end up as long as Pokemon Silver. I wanted to end up somewhere more like Pokemon Ruby, which we did last year, because that was around, you know, 21 parts, you know? We're on part 15 now, and we still got a decent ways to go. That's not a good sign, right? But, you know, I've kind of come to terms with the fact that this game just, it's long. There's no beating around that bush. It's longer than Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. It's longer than Red and Blue, although I don't know that we'll end up longer that series, because that series I really made some short parts. Boy, that was some of my earlier content I really cut corners in from time to time, just to, again, accommodate busy schedule. It seems like I'm always busy. But I've kind of come to terms with the fact that this game is going to be longer than 21 parts. It's going to have some parts that don't feel as complete or fulfilling as every other series or every other part of every other RPG I do. It's just, that's the way it is. Also, damn, why did I keep Ringo in here when there's a Raichu? That was a mistake. Oh well. I don't have a ground type, you know. And the Pokemon I'm planning on getting later on is also not a ground type. I really... My answer for electric types is Jock who resists, and that's about it. Hey, we froze Raichu? Hell yeah. Oh my god, okay. I'll take it. Gyarados avoiding the attack. You bitch, Gyarados. I'm bringing out Camillo for you. I'm also realizing Cleve is also weak to Raichu. Oh, you thawed out, you bitch. I was hoping you could stay frozen. Hold on, Cleve. Ooh. Okay. We're hanging in there. Gyarados is faster. You and Dragon Rage on Camillo, though. That's good, because Camillo will take you out with a Spark. And maybe Cleve will take out Raichu with Bubble Beam, I hope so. Or if we don't take it out, maybe we'll lower its speed. The Gyarados, it's history. It's out of here. Goodbye. Good day, sir. Hey, Camillo leveled up. Nice. I mean, Camillo's nearly the highest level on our team. He's doing just fine. Let's see. Bubble Beam. Yes, we took out Raichu with that. Let's go. Whew. That was a tough battle, but I suppose these are ace trainers after all. They have pretty strong Pokemon. Double team Zack and Jen. Yeah, get out of here, you two. Embarrassed in front of my little buddy here. Is your little buddy Raichu or Gyarados? I'm gonna revive and heal up Ringo here. I'm also gonna use... do I need to heal up Cleve? No. We'll put Cleve away. Cleve, you did good. We're gonna kinda put you in reserve. I mean, this is a single battle here, not another double battle, so I'm just, again, using Ringo on this. You seem to have a level of confidence to see if it's justified. There's been those rocky bits on the mountain, like the one you see behind me here, for a lot of different routes, a lot of different towns even. We haven't addressed that yet. That is yet another HM we don't have. Which, yeah, there's a lot of HMs in this game, aren't there? No wonder people like Bidoof so much. You need it to get through the game. Kind of feel that way about the Starly line as well. I mean, look at how useful it's been for us. Also, why did I use a potion on Ringo? I forgot I have Roost. That was a mistake on my part. Sorry about that. Either way, I took out Mothim here. Mothim's a pretty neat new Pokemon. I'll give it that. I like it. I mean, I like the Moth Pokemon in general. Venomoth, you know, Dustox, kinda. Oh, Jesus, you crit fuck. Okay, well, Mega Drain will hopefully get us our health back. Enough health to live another hit. Because that was a crit. It was a crit bite. It was neutral and not stabbed, so I don't know why it hurts so badly. Oh, that was not enough health. Oh, no. I don't think we're living that, Jock. Oh, damn it. Why would that hurt so much? God, we're 3 levels higher, too. Must be bad physical defense. Yeah, physical defense is not nearly as good as special defense for Jock. Although it's actually, it's not great for most of our Pokemon except Camillo here, who's got quite a bit. Cleaves isn't terrible either, but yeah, Owl's only 36. Alright, level 34 for Ringo. Look at that, and they're sending out an Onix. I know you're super hurt, Cleve, but hopefully you can one-shot with Bubble Beam. I think you can. We should be faster too, because I mean, we're level 31. The Onix here's probably like 27, right? 26? 26, hey. Yeah. Go for it, Cleve. Oh, it's faster. Well, it also went for a Screech that missed. Okay. I didn't realize how fast Onix was, even though it's a rock type. How about that? This should one-shot, though. I mean, this is... Yeah. Good job, Cleve. We got it. Defeated Ernest. A total loss for me. And yes, it's happening. Finally. Ringo's evolving to his final stage. You may have picked on that I was using Ringo a lot up to this point, but there he is. Staraptor. He's so cool, but also he kind of looks like he works at Hot Topic. I'm just saying. He's so cool, though. And Ringo wants to learn close combat. What the fuck? That's not stab at all. What? I mean, close combat's amazing. 120 power, accuracy's good. It's just, it cuts our defense and special defense if we use it. Do we want that? It's good fighting coverage, but I mean, fighting's good against, like, normal and rock and ice. We're not going to send out Ringo against a rock type. We're not going to send out Ringo against an ice type. So, actually, no, I don't want that at all. Alright, Ringo, I evolved you. There you go. Let's switch out the others to get them some XP as well. Oh, look at us biking across here. Oh, hello. I think we're almost over to Celestic Town. We just got a few more trainers along the way, a few more battles here and there. It's a Dustox, I was just talking about this. And of course, it's as soon as I switched out Ringo, so we don't have our flying coverage anymore. Oh well. Headbutt. This should do a decent chunk. Oh, that's... Whirlwind. Oh, you're just gonna split the XP between everyone, aren't you, Dustox? Who are we sending out? Oh, that is a mistake for you, Dustox. We're evolved now. Intimidate. That's right, you should be intimidated. Oh, it has Protect. It like brought us out, and then as soon as it saw Staraptor, it's like, please don't hurt me. Well, it's too late for you, Dustox. You're done for. History. Aha! Oh, that trainer was only to use Rock Smash over here and get this item. What is this? Hold on. I'm gonna see what we're dealing with here. We got the TM for Shadow Ball. I mean, that's good. It's Ghost coverage, which is super effective against Ghost and Psychic. But can anyone learn that? Al and Jockey can. That's kind of surprising. Al would be particularly good because then we're strong against Ghost types and they can't touch us. We have Cut and Rock Smash. We gotta hold on to those. Headbutt's like our strongest move. Yawn? Do we get rid of Yawn? With Jock, our options to get rid of would be Grass Knot, Mega Drain, Stun Spore, and Solar Beam. I'm not gonna get rid of Solar Beam because that's like the fun fuck you move. Big damage. Mega Drain's been reliable just to get HP back every now and then. Grass Knot's good for the heavy factor. But also, like, how much damage can it do based on how heavy they are? Like, has it really been that useful for us as of late? And do we need Stun Spore, which is 75 accuracy, and we haven't really been paralyzing anything? Also, I'm planning, hopefully, to at some point get a poison coverage move, like Sludge Bomb. That would be great. I'm gonna get rid of Stun Spore, because if we wanted, like, status something, Yawn is more reliable with Owl than Stun Spore, which misses a whole bunch. And also, I think the move will just generally be better with Jacques, because it's special, which I think Jacques is better special attack than Owl does, I'm almost certain. Special attack 30, yeah, special attack 80, not even close. Not even close, and they're the same level, so there's no excuses. I mean, Jock is evolved, but also, that's how Owl's rolling, just like he rolls through space. Oof! That was a level 29 evolved fighting type, and it just got one-shot by Aerial Ace, which isn't even as strong as Flyer, mind you. Ringo, you were already unstoppable, now you're even more so just because of your stat increase. That's pretty awesome. What about the Charms of Bird Pokemon? Oh, I know the Charms of Bird Pokemon. I have one of my own, you'll have you know. I guarantee it's stronger than whatever you've got here, Brianna. Yeah, Hoodoo? Come on now. Al can handle this Hoodoo, no problem. Yep. And we flinched. Let's go, Al. Let's go, Al. Yeah, untouched. Flawless victory. Oh, I got a Noctowl now, the evolved form. Yeah, I think Hoodoo and Noctowl, or at least Hoodoo, are in the Great Marsh, which, you know, it makes for a flying type if for some reason you didn't want the Starly line, I guess. And this is about the time when you'd start using Fly, so I can see it being a decent option, I suppose. This is faster than us, so we're not going to get any flinches now. It's doing Confusion. That's nothing. That's absolutely nothing. Pathetic. Oh, Headbutt again. Almost got it. Come on, one more hit. It's doing Reflect. Oh, it may live Headbutt then, just because its defense stat is good now. I don't know. Oh, you living like with 1 HP. Don't get confused by this, Al. You gotta pull through. Don't get crit either. Okay. You got it. We land. Let's go, Al. Taking out this bird keeper all on your own. Who needs evolved owls when you have Bidoof? Also, I gotta cancel the evolution after this because he just leveled up again. You're surprised by that outcome. Yeah, I don't blame you. I am too. No, Al, you're not evolving. I did all that test playthrough stuff. Like I said, I got through most of the game. I didn't find an Everstone at any point. I don't know where I can get one. I may have just missed it somewhere along the way, so I may look that up at some point. Here we are at the Pokemon Center. I'm definitely going to heal up. What would bring you to a place so far off the beaten path? There's nothing to see but some ancient Pokemon etchings. Well, I'm doing a favor for a friend. And Celestic Town is the same music from another town earlier in the game, which is, as I mentioned, my favorite track in the game. Celestic Town, the past lives. There's an odd spaceman in front of the ruins. There isn't anything there, but that only seemed to make him get angry. He's saying he'll blow up the town with a bomb. The nerve of it all. If only I were younger, I'd punch that spaceman with my Pokemon. Jesus, a bomb. It's another galactic grunt we got here, of course, a spaceman guy. This town is insignificant. There's nothing of value here. It doesn't need to exist, so I'll blow it up with a galactic bomb. If you try to mess with me, I'll shut you down with a Pokemon battle. So what's it going to be? Are you going to mess with me? I mean... This is like the most dire situation. This guy's threatening to blow up the town with a bomb. This is a flat-out terrorist situation. Like, this is fucked. That's what it is. Sitting on a Krogunk. This is the one that's 4 times weak to Psychic. I don't have any Psychic coverage on my team right now. There is, I guess I should mention, a new evolution line for the Ralts line of Pokemon. Ralts, of course, evolved into Kirlia and then Gardevoir, which in the last generation you could get male Gardevoir. I know because I had one. But in this generation, any male Kirlia evolves into a new Pokemon called Gallade, which is Psychic Fighting, which is a really unique type combination, I have to say. I mean, you're a fighting type who resists fighting. That's a pretty great prospect right there. Too much to handle. I can't do anything here. This place is nothing. I'll happily be rid of this place. Off he goes. In comes the Elder here.
Oh, you are magnificent. Aren't you quite the trainer? As the Elder of Celestic Town, I give you my thanks. Oh, that old charm. May I see it, dear? What's that? You say Cynthia entrusted you with it to deliver it to me? That's Cynthia. She's my granddaughter.
Yes, that's right. That's exactly why I came here.
This old charm is something made in Celestic Town long, long ago. It was made in honor of a mythical deity said to have created Sinnoh. These old charms are still discovered now and again. Since you're in Celestic Town, why not look around inside the ruins?
I suppose no harm in that, right? And check it out here. We got some rocks. Ooh, an etching back here on the wall. Ancient cave painting. Mysterious designs cover a whole section of the wall. There are three strange things forming a triangle. In the middle of them, a shining sphere? What is this all about? And I guess the Elder's coming in to clarify.
The cave painting's meaning seems to be this. There existed a being so powerful it was considered a deity at the time. Opposing this powerful being were three Pokemon. The three kept balance with the being, as if they formed a triangle. It is an ancient legend of Sinnoh that's still told in Celestic Town. Oh yes, I found something useful. You should take this. It belonged to my granddaughter, but she doesn't use it anymore.
We got HM3. HM3, I believe, is Surf. Yes! Oh, glorious. Although I don't... Can we use Surf? The Hearthome Gym Badge. Okay, so that's the clear sign. The Hearthome Gym Badge is now available. The gym leader, Fantine, is there and ready to be challenged. She's available. I need to stop saying that. The point is, though, is that we can learn Surf, which is just a stronger water move, so I'm definitely going to get rid of Bubble Beam for that. I mean, yeah, it's like 95 power compared to Bubble Beam, which is not nearly as much. Al, if we did evolve him into Bebarrel, I think he could learn Surf, again, covering a lot of those HMs. But yeah, this is just 30 more power than Bubble Beam. There's no reason not to learn this. I mean, we don't have the ability to lower speed with Bubble Beam anymore, but are we really missing that? I don't know. Also, I suppose since we have Strength, we might as well teach that to a Pokemon just so we have it ready. Al can't learn Strength? Really? Even though it's normal coverage? I was looking forward to getting a Headbutt for that, because it's Stab. Pretty good move. I guess we got to give it to Cleave or Camillo. And between the two of them, what does Camillo have? I know we have Spark and Shockwave. We always have Swagger. Swagger is actually pretty good. And Bite is our only dark coverage. Shockwave doesn't miss. Yeah, I guess I gotta give it to Cleave. Yeah, we'll give it to Cleave and get rid of Metal Claw, because that's also not Stab, and I think weaker than Strength in terms of power. So we might as well get rid of it, right? That's really disappointing that Al can't learn Strength. Damn. Who'd have thought Bidoof, a Pokemon that can learn most any HM, and it can't learn, like, well, the one that would be best for it.